What up, Floating Rabbit and Kane? Oh, Jesus, my whole back just popped. I'm dying, apparently. What's up, guys? I'm awake. I'm great. How's it going? Have a wonderful Friday afternoon, morning, wherever you are. How's it going, everybody? Are we having a fun start to a weekend? What's it, like a 3-day weekend for people with normal jobs and schedules? Every weekend is exactly however long I want it to be because I set my own hours, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Gotta say, would recommend. It's pretty damn great. Except for the whole, like, no steady income and always being at the mercy of whatever freelance job is gonna happen to pop up next. That part's less cool. Mostly because it's just like, sure hope I get to continue to make money. But luckily, you know, I have savings for that. That's why I did that. Capitalism! Hurrah! Capitalism's the best, man. It's just not that great. It's still the best, though. It just has issues. Gotta admit, though, it's got the highest success rate. You can't knock those numbers, man. Everything's working, functional, let's go. Same, but like with yard jobs. Yep. I'm a little sad, man. This guy texted me and he was like, hey, you want a job? He's like, 4 hours, you make $100 for parking cars. Or if you want, you can work all day and I'll pay you for 2 shifts. You'll make $200. I was like, fuck yes, dude. That is such good money. And then he texted me back like 2 hours later and he was like, no, job's not happening. I was like, dude, don't come in here teasing me with $200. You've been groceries for the whole month. Like, God. Are you going to do just shapes and beats live stream? Maybe. I keep forgetting to look it up. Hold on. Just beats and shapes. What is just beats and shapes? Just beats and shapes on Steam. That does have pretty good ratings. Very positive, overwhelmingly positive. What is it? $20. Just beats and shapes. This game looks pretty cool. Yeah, I might check it out, but I'll probably wait for it to go on sale. I think I'm gonna grow a persimmons tree. All right, what the hell are persimmons? All right, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm gonna level with you. I'm 26. I have no idea what the hell a persimmon is. Is that like a fruit? Is that a flower? What the hell's a persimmon? I'll probably give it a chance at some point. Floating rabbit. Just the story. Enjoy a smooth ride through the world. Story and sword. Blood and broken bones. Death march. And back. Ooh, scary. Back. The most important and strong difficulty of them all. I'm just going to go with story and sword. Show tutorials. I probably do need the tutorials because I've never played this. Simulate Witcher 2 save. Off. I've never played The Witcher 2. I've never played any of the Witchers. I'm very much out of my element here. I don't know what's happening in any of this. It just seems like a really good game, and I've wanted to play it for a really long time, and the Game of the Year edition finally went on sale for $15, so I was like, you know what? Now seems like the time to finally give this game a shot. Oh, that's badass. Sucks to be your horse, bruh. I think I've played through like the first hour of this game when it first came out, because I had a friend who was really into it, and that's as far as I got. I did always say, I was like, I'll get back to playing this game eventually. You live in Kentucky, wouldn't expect someone east of us to know. Yeah, we have, oh my god. That bird fucked him up. Dude, what the hell? What is that bird made out of? It's a really cool cutscene. I gotta give him that. They look like orange tomatoes but taste like candy. That sounds awesome. Although I just love tomatoes in general. Tomatoes are pretty great. I'm not about all this tomato hate, man. All these people out in the world just hating on tomatoes, pulling it off of their food, not wanting it. It's bullshit, man. Tomatoes are where it's at. If you don't put tomatoes on your burgers or your sandwiches, I don't fucks with you. That's the rule, man. So I know this guy's named Geralt, and he's a Witcher, and also there's nudity in this game. I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. I'm trying not to get, you know, flagged. Copyright, not even copyright strike, just like community striked. But persimmons are underrated. I'll have to try one, I guess. I think I know what a persimmon is now that you've said it. I don't think I've ever had one though. I'll have to try one if I see them at the grocery store. They're in my A tier fruit. What's your S tier fruit? The one time I had this guy made me like some blood oranges, and he like toasted them with one of those like torches and stuff. God, that was good. That was so delicious. I'm about that, man. Fruit is the best, but it's so full of sugar. It's really not that good for you. Fruit is, it is like fruits and vegetables, but like low-key, fruits aren't actually that good for you because they're so full of sugar. It's really just vegetables that are good for you. Fruits are just like candy. And people are like, well, there's good sugars and there's bad sugars. There's just bad sugar. There's no good sugar. There's no sugar that's actually good for you. Oh my god, it's Kingdom of the Crystal Skull! Watermelon is my S tier. A good ripe watermelon's pretty sick, but like ripe cantaloupe, perfectly ripe cantaloupe and strawberries, those are my S tier. Those are like the S tier fruit for me for sure. Watermelon, good watermelon would be like A tier. Honeydew, fucking D tier, dude. Honeydew is garbage melon. You know, I'm so glad that BoJack Horseman called him out on being a garbage melon. Because it is a garbage melon. It's the worst, man. Nobody wants that carrot. Like, whoever is excited about honeydew. Bananas are great because they come in convenient package from nature. Most fruit could be described as such. Oh god. Is this where like the nudity is? Oh, it's just Geralt. Oh god. He's fucking spreading. And I can't like click out of this window either to like block it without pausing the game. Any fruit with its own wrapping is good on my side. I mean, what fruit doesn't have its own wrapping? They're pretty much all like that. There's no just like exposed fruit.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Yeah, I could see that. Wait, no, this is gonna be nudity. Hold on. We're gonna just have like a big censor bar here. Wait. I'm going to this for safety until this cutscene is over. I'm not getting flagged, man. I'm not going down like that. This ain't Twitch. Yeah, that's right. There's butts on the screen and you can't see it, chat. You'll just have to look up butts on your own time. I'm sorry, I can't purvey you butts. It's not that I don't want to show you butts, chat. It's just that I'm pretty sure that I'll get in trouble if I do. Safety. Oh, he's got badass back scars. Can you name more non-exposed fruit? I don't know any non-exposed fruit. Like, there's no non-exposed fruit. You could maybe say, like, strawberries or something. Bananas are so convenient. Bananas are convenient. Oranges are convenient. It's not like mangoes, which, like, actually require, like, a knife to properly clean. I love mangoes. All summer long, when mangoes are fresh, that's, like, all I eat. Every morning, chop up a nice fresh mango. That's the shiz, man. Yes, hot naked woman, hot naked Geralt. A little something for everybody in this scene, except for YouTube, because YouTube, you guys can't handle it. I think we're free. Nope. It tried to get me. I was about to flip back, and there was one more ill-timed butt. I think butts are fine. It's the rest of the naked body that I think YouTube really is going to get mad about. There we go. I think we're safe. I like mangoes, but given the option, I avoid it because it's a pain to make it. Dude, mangoes are easy to make. You just don't know how to cut mangoes, man. It's super easy. You chop off the bottom where the stem is. You take a knife and you just go like left side around the pit, right side around the pit, and then you take the mango and you take a glass and you just like put the skin on the side of the glass and just push down. Boom. Mango. Done. I put chili powder on them? That's weird. I've had that with, like, corn. People put, like, chili powder on corn. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial message, press the options menu. Also playing this on controller because I just prefer controllers when I'm playing stuff on my own. And this isn't, like, a first-person shooter. You're so white, Aaron. I know I'm white, alright? Look. I've had corn with like chili and lime juice, all right? I've had stuff. I've never even heard of this. I've never heard of chili powder on mango. I'll try it. I mean, I'm down to give it a try. The mini-map in the upper right-hand corner. Okay, I know what a mini-map is. Where is, like, the light tutorial? There needs to be tutorial options. Like, I'm glad that games have gotten to the point where they're like, you can avoid the tutorial if you don't want to. But I wish they would get to a point where it's like, don't show me how to, like, walk and what a mini-map is. Give me the tutorial that's just specific to this game.
You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Elotes? Yachts? Although I kind of get tired of this trend in games, where there's always like a secret vision. You always gotta have like the zoom in special vision that lets you see special stuff. Examine.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
I know that now, I guess. Alright, what am I doing? Use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Alright. What's this? Examine.
Clothes that aren't black or white.
Dude, black or white are...
Undergarments.
Oh, spicy. What's your deal, Yennefer?
Can stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Oh, I want to stay with you a little longer. Let's be unreasonable. You're right. Let's go. No, let's be unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows.
It's like Mexican lollipops that are both sweet and spicy. It sounds good, especially if it was like frozen.
Give me a chance.
Even like some frozen mango with some chili powder. That sounds pretty delicious.
You're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
This smooth talking bastard here. This game looks gorgeous too. I want CD Projekt Red to make so many games, man. Like I'm glad they make their own thing. That's really great and all, but there's a huge part of me that wishes they would make like so many different licensed games. Like I would love to see them take a stab at like Star Wars universe, Adventure Time universe. I mean, they're just so good at making games from what I've seen that like everything they do would just be fantastic. Like there's so much potential for incredibly good licensed games here. Plus, I really am desperate for like a proper good open world Adventure Time game. That universe is so perfectly ripe. It's like literally like it's already 90% based on video games and fantasy as is. Just give me the open world like adventure button. I elbow drop the like button. Let's go. Smash that like button.
Series disappeared somewhere, of course.
I got a new video coming out tomorrow. Finished it this morning, rendered it out, started to upload it, realized it was going to take too long to upload. It was going to fuck with my stream. Stopped uploading it, so it's coming out tomorrow. It was already going to come out tomorrow. I'm going to try to premiere it. I've never premiered a video before. I'm excited to try the premiere function.
First practice to theory.
But I'm interested to see, because then you get like the nice live chat next to the video when people watch it, but on the same hand, it's going to cut into my initial comments. So it's like, we'll see how it does for the YouTube algorithm. I've seen the first 2 storylines of JoJo.
Making her slog through that brick. No wonder she took off.
There's so much like dialogue in this game though too, and story. I like what I've seen of JoJo. I've only watched what's on Netflix, which is like the first 24 episodes, and I'm waiting to watch more.
Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice. She'll get to practice.
Oh, we'll fucking practice. We've spoiled her. Have we? I don't really know.
Spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Siri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine.
Ha! Suck it, old guy.
This has to end.
There's a character that is so minor but has such a great concept for an ability. I want to make my own comic around it.
Be taken lightly. Siri must understand that.
Which character?
She is to become.
Is it one of the characters I haven't gotten to yet?
I'll see you below.
I'll see you below. It sounds like a gay greeting now. I'll see you on the below. This is badass. I want to train to be a cool badass warrior.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
I want to do cool sword flippy stuff. Like, I don't see that being particularly useful in battle with all the whoosh and the whop and the whatnot, but it does seem pretty cool. Ow. That's gotta hurt. That's pretty cool. I'll tell you, the likelihood of me even being able to get up on top of these posts without falling and breaking my ass is unlikely.
Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Fucking do a flip! Do a superhero pose!
Alright.
Always do a superhero pose. It'd be so depressing to be a knight or warrior, all that training just to probably die of disease or general lack of healthcare. What's up, Nick? Yeah, it would be. Wouldn't that be a what a huge letdown to go through all that?
Undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any Striga. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apologies not enough. Kiss my fucking ring.
Good enough.
Do better.
Better read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety. Appendices included.
Ooh, not the appendices.
I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on. We'll practice with the others down.
Or a movie based off spin-off or something. JoJo has a bunch of fantastic characters. But yeah, like imagine all that training in life just to be a knight and warrior, or even just dying in your first mission. Like you spend all that time squiring and then you just go off on a battle and totally, not even your own fault. Maybe you just catch an arrow like right to the eye and you're done. Like totally random, totally unfair. No respawns. Like this game is rigged. Needs patch updates. Character stand is called Highway to Hell. You haven't gotten to it yet, but he's a suicidal inmate who has the ability also hurts the target if he hurts himself.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Is the show always about vampires?
Fall.
I could have sworn that the show was not entirely about vampires before I started watching it. I always thought it was like there was some other stuff going on. Jump, Witcher sense, hold L2. Oh, cool. I know what these do. Magic trap, protective shield, deals fire damage, influences opponents' minds, telekinetic blast. No, it's not always about vampires. Cool. Good. I guess that's why they idolize the ones who are successful heroes, because they did the impossible and have a really high mortality rate. Yeah, it's like, you know, I'm sure some of them were very talented, but also I'm sure some of them were just
Your steps.
plain lucky.
Siri, cut it out.
Knock it off, you scrub. Look at this kid. Look at this kid. Think she's hot shit. Oh god. That was not using. Oh cool, I can punch. Press circle while leaping over large obstacles. Oh, this game actually has like
Run into trouble? Should I
actually has like PlayStation controls, which is rare. Usually when I play any sort of game on the PC, it just defaults to the Xbox layout.
Legs are longer. Show you yet. Just need to grow a bit.
Hold X while running to sprint. Neat, easy stuff. Ah! Ah! That's the sound he chooses to make when he falls off the ground. Mortality rate was only astronomically high because of the birth rate deaths, early deaths. They didn't have, you know, the same technology probably when you're super old, but you know, it's not just because of that. That was a necessity of the high mortality rate.
To say for yourself, young
It's
lady.
back when like they wouldn't name babies until they were like at least a year old or something because, you know, didn't want to get attached to it.
Young blood craves action, I understand that.
Entry to European
When
history.
you fight a beast, knowledge.
You got your causation and correlation backwards though.
At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
Ooh, look at this kid. She's so smart.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if.
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
This kid's roasting this guy. He should feel bad. He's getting absolutely like, he's getting absolutely decimated by this little girl.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have.
This little girl's unstoppable.
My words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
He will destroy you.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're
Enough talking. On to the murder.
Ciri with a W.
Murder. The muck duck.
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
More tutorial stuff. Let's teach me how to combat. Teach me how to combat. What do you think? Which was blah 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 blah
Should
blah
work on
blah.
the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
I like this guy. You know, I have an NVIDIA graphics card. I should have this famous NVIDIA hair graphics that were so popular. Oh my god, witches must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plated, clad knights, ethereal race, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witches have also mastered a simple form of combat, magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mage, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in the basic alchemy. They can brew potions, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Draw your sword. Oh. He's right. Deselect a target. Easy stuff. Basic game stuff. Oh, gotta target him. Strong attack. Alright, fast attack, strong attack. Where's dodge? Is there a block? Is it just dodge? Whoop his ass! Kill him!
Ciri, footwork. Remember.
I like even like did like a fright freeze there. Use done and done to roll out of the way. Alright, cool. There's dodge and roll. Good, there is a parry. Parry is... Wait, L2? L2 is this one. It's pretty intuitive. Oh god, I hit the wrong button.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Neat. Easy enough.
Riposte! Strike!
Use L2 just before your opponent strikes to perform a counterattack. You cannot do that now. Alright, it's cool. That's pretty neat. Bet you backed up in a wall, old man.
Not good.
I feel like I just did that. It was L2, right? Not bad. Just what I was thinking. Ow. Come on, man. I hit the button. Stop whacking me in the head.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs.
Easy. Adventurers get absolutely demolished by little sassy girl with her sword of knowledge and shield bashing of high education. You gotta watch the well-educated feisty ones. They will destroy your whole life and burn your pride to the ground. Magic missile. That video will never not be funny. Cast the Quain sign. Alright. Press X to make it active. Done. I feel like I did that. Select the sign using L, and then press X to make it active. Oh. Okay, I see what you have to do now.
Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
That's pretty cool. Steel weapon. Should I be fighting him right now?
Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni. And press R2 to cast. Neat.
Not for the Quen sign.
Magic missile ain't bad. The Igni sign deals fire damage. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to read the menu. Can you calm yourself down? Press L1 to quick access menu. Now it wants me to cast ARG.
See that, Ciri?
That's a stun sign. That's pretty cool. Okay, and I see a little refresher thing. This is pretty intuitive. I get the hang of this.
For Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie,
Dude, there's no way people wouldn't be doing like Axie like drug like as a drug. You could mess with your mind using the magic of this world. People definitely gonna turn that into drugs. Like that's just a given, man. People always find out any sort of drugs, man. I've been reading Name of the Wind, rereading Name of the Wind. It's an excellent book.
Don't worry, Siri. Gwen'll dampen the blow.
What am I supposed to do? Press L1 to open. Whoa, which one do you want now? Oh, a bomb. You want to throw a bomb at you? Alright, that seems a little dangerous. 1v1 me in D&D. I've never played D&D, so I'm gonna pass. You probably win. Also, I don't even... Can you 1v1 people in D&D? Is that a thing? Hold R1 and aim at the training pots. What's the aim like in this? Not bad. Pretty easy. Combat tutorial is now over. You want to... Okay.
Enough. Continue training at will.
Ow, you dick! He said it was done and then he whacked me right in the face. What a fucking ass. This dude fights dirty. You never played D&D? How? What are you, a nerd? I am a nerd. I'm a bad nerd at that. It's pretty sad. I always wanted to play D&D. Nobody ever wants to play D&D. Everybody wants to play D&D, actually. Nobody wants to follow through and be a campaign master. We'll kill her. We'll string her up by her toes. This game seems pretty good so far. Good, intuitive, deep combat system, but simple enough to pick up on the go. It seems like it could be a lot of fun. Get a nice rebellious teen kid. Teen girl squad. Got that going. You're playing as a badass, grizzled badass. He deserves to be called badass twice. Is that a person? Uh-oh. It's called Dungeon Master. Get your turn. I know it's called Dungeon Master. I was just combining words in my head. Oh man, things are really kicking off quick here. This is bad. Not a lot of good guys wear big skull helmets. That reminds me of that classic. Are we the baddies? We've got skulls on our uniforms. Ah. Should I call you an Ultiminian elf? I don't know. Should you? Should you not? Oh, what is that? Tamiya Road to Vizima, May 1272. Oh, I didn't pay attention to what other date. What? I don't know how much of a time skip this is. What did this turn into, a Dark Souls game? I think it's always been a Dark Souls game. Anyways, I was talking about Name of the Wind. They have a drug in that game called like Denner resin, and it's like super sweet, and it's made from tree sap. And it's like people get addicted to it. It's like basically like meth, but in sweet form. It's a really interesting. I love like those fake universe drugs too. It's always really interesting what people can come up with.
She's never been there. Seems so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
You ever think of getting Tabletop Simulator? I don't know what Tabletop Simulator is.
In the dream.
Sounds like Skyrim skooma.
And we trained.
What is skooma in Skyrim? Tree sap drug done and sold by cat people. Yep.
I've trained kids who were faster.
They call them sweet eaters in this book.
None had her cat.
There's a nice plot line in the book where this girl accidentally gets drugged heavily with it.
Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
It rarely does. Well, when you're a brooding main protagonist in a game like this.
Attacked Siri. I couldn't move. Stood there like a stump.
This guy and his cool cat eyes.
It was just a dream.
Cosplayers, man. Always walking around with their contacts.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
That Scar's team's still like fairly fresh, man. I don't. Scar's like
Wait,
should like heal more. I feel. They seem very red.
overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow our trail, so
Stop talking.
Tabletop Simulator is a game on Steam. You can get mods and play board games or D&D. That's pretty sick.
About that.
I still wouldn't have anybody to play with. That would be the issue.
Garlic and gooseberries.
We're gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there.
That's not a lot, man. What bitch? What up,
What's this
bitches? The most important man is here. I've been here, Mac.
Unicorn?
What are you talking about? What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn. That's private, bitch.
Private. Very private.
I understand.
The unicorn is my penis, and she has it with her.
Maybe
I need it back.
quietly, but perhaps that's for the best.
What up, Mac?
How's it look? How far
You just
behind?
came in like that vine. This is how I enter my house. What up, bitches? Why do you have my phone? Because fuck you, that's why.
Would be muddled there.
Yeah, this game is pretty gorgeous, though. If you're down, my friends Hans and I have been wanting to get into play D&D. I might be down.
Smell it. Ghouls.
Oh no, it's some monsters. Monsters. Life on the continent and in the Scalege Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Missed half an hour of the stream for the sake of a cool entrance. Wow. I mean, I appreciate this for the sake of coolness, but also, damn. It also has Cards Against Humanity, too. Dude, I've been wanting to play a stream of some, like, Jackbox games. I miss, having Jackbox. That was one of my favorite things we ever did was, I used to do drunken horror nights with my friends where we would get drunk and play a horror game, but then we would, like, also take a break within the horror game. And, we would record like an episode or two of Jackbox, and that was always the best, man. My favorite one was my friend who got Charles Dickens, so he made A Tale of Two Cities, and he's like, Charles Dickens did not write A Tale of Two Cities, you fucking moron. Like, the sound clip is hilarious. I'll still go back and watch that video sometimes. It's absolutely hysterical. It's like us playing Drawful, and it's just, God, it's the funniest thing. That's not the dodge or block button. Ow. I'm gonna take a minute to get used to this combat. These ghouls are absolutely horrifying, man. They look worse than me when I first wake up in the morning. Sad that the devs of the game were forced into outrageous crunch hours to make it. What, for Jackbox? Or this game? Or what? It's on Steam for $19.99 and has a 95%. You could totally get Tabletop Sim for cheap on sale. I'm waiting for the Steam summer sale, which should be coming up very soon. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulties, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use. Press up or down to consume them, regenerate vitality. You have food and equipment in your upper consumable slot. Press up now to eat it or regenerate a portion of your vitality. Bread! Nom nom nom, delicious bread. Alright, what are we doing here? I'm mounting my horse.
Sorcerer I knew.
Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low enough to keep me waiting from you, babe. Luckily, Geralt can count on his horse, Roach, to... Why would he name his horse Roach? It's not a very nice name for your horse. To have Roach come to you, double press L3. Witcher 3 has had outrageous crunch. Really? I never knew that. That is a shame. Anyways, how are you liking the game so far? I mean, I've pretty much just gotten through the tutorial, but I am immediately impressed.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
It wouldn't be bad if they were just like vultures, I guess. Now this game's just been on my list for a really long time. I only know... I'm not good at steering the horse, apparently. I only know so much about it. I know I have a friend who's obsessed with this game. It finally just, like... There was just too much praise for this game for me to not play it. Finally broke down, and I was like, as soon as it's on sale, I'm buying it, and I'm playing it. And then it happened to go on sale pretty much immediately. Double press X and hold while moving to gallop.
Going our way.
We have a sign.
The northern realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and
Part of its pledge to restore.
Did you just say Eddard of the North?
Wins the war.
Is this actually just Game of Thrones?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
I heard that From Software was making a. Where did you stop? Was making a Game of Thrones game. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't feel like that universe is gonna mesh with that type of gameplay. Or is supporting the labor camps of video games? I totally support the unionization of programmers and game developers. They desperately need it. They're being taken advantage of, particularly for like large AAA studios. Oh yeah, I'm about to kill this bird, yo. It's like a griffin. Oh, dude, you got fucked up, man. Come on, dude. It's very because these are studios in Poland. The studio for the Arthur? Or the studio for The Witcher?
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Oh, look at this nerd. Wow, nice bowl cut, peasant. Which very funny because, Witcher, yeah.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare. Provided you got lucky.
Your
Dang.
horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive, piece by piece.
That is really a dick move on their part, I gotta say. That's not very cool.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't know it's a
You didn't give us
thing.
anything. You were in need. We helped.
That's what we do. We're called protagonists.
Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw.
They also say that
Back to the train.
someone should really give this dude a haircut.
Leads to the main road and ends there. Muddled. You seek someone?
I only know that because the guy who made this series has a really Polish name, or European.
One like that.
Aaron, because Arthur is famously a Polish-made video game series. You were talking about something, and then you did not say what you were changing subjects. You just changed subjects.
Learn something there.
You were talking about Arthur, and then you said the studio is from Poland.
Tell her Bram
That's why I asked, because it didn't make any sense.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
That's not on me. That's on you. Look, Arthur could be Polish, all right? Who's being closed-minded now, Mac? I'd watch. You telling me you wouldn't watch Polish Arthur? Teaching all the Polish kids important Polish lessons about mice and aardvarks or whatever the fuck that show was about.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here?
Very easily confused. I have trouble keeping. No, you didn't distinguish between. You're not good at talking, Mac.
Blood,
Look,
flesh.
did you,
Crazy
Kane? Did you hear about Alabama banning the episode of Arthur, which is very funny because the studio is in Poland? Those were your two sentences. Learn to distinguish between subjects when you're changing subjects. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen don't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards and settlements, blah, blah, blah. Basic town stuff. How do I put my sword away? There we go. Probably don't want to come running through town
We
with
need
that.
to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave.
Goose!
Learn it.
Goose. Other goose. Can I fucking murder all the geese at least? Geese suck. Geese are literally the worst animal. They're evil. Arthur is a pure American. If it was Polish, it would be very different. I've literally never seen an episode of Arthur. We did not have that show when I was growing up. I don't know anything about it except for its gay rat wedding. And the occasional meme. I like that meme that's like, this sign won't stop me because I can't read.
Take that down before there's trouble.
My favorite is like, there's a film version of that where it's like locations has to put up all their signs like, where booty's inside, do not go through this door, no access to this bathroom. And then it's like film crew. This sign won't stop me because I don't know how to read. Oh wait, what about his ass? Why is this guy just like Link from Breath of the Wild? Oh no, not the Florida Lee sign. What is this, Louisville?
Witches.
Oh, you guys want to fight? You guys gonna start some shit? Look at this guy's tattoos.
I'll not drink with Weaverlow's freaks.
Then don't, loser. Fucking get lost, nerd. Play D&D, but I can understand how someone with a not perfect IQ would confuse it.
No need. We're used to it.
Wow. What is a perfect IQ?
Jumping around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Super dead. Super, super duper dead.
The witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Chicken. Options marked the shop panel. Neat. New item received, roasted chicken ×4. Show me what you got. Pretty busy place. There a contract on the griffin?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment.
We're pretty cool with it.
Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the black one's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
That's a pretty dick move.
We might have done something, but not for free.
Thought Arthur was a Canadian show. Why does the guy who sings a song sound like he's Jamaican then? What song? What Jamaican song? Had an idea for a D&D character. A barbarian druid hybrid is from a tribe where they go berserk. They turn into animals. That could be cool.
From Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds,
That'd be funny if you like went berserk and then turned into like a goose. Something like totally non-intimidating.
Smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Or just like
Especially
It's like a chicken. Just like went insanely mad and to his berserk and then just turned into a really angry chicken.
Might be worth your while to ask after.
It's like the reverse Hulk.
show me what you got behind the counter.
Ooh, feisty, man. Buy and sell, close the shop panel, neat, neat, neat. Basic RPG stuff. What do you got? What do you got back there, lady? You got Gwent cards. Oh yeah, this game has that stupid card game attached to it, doesn't it? Why is this such a trend? Why does every game and publisher need to release some stupid ass deck building game? I mean, it's whatever, you know, makes people happy, whatever. Used in alchemy, used in alchemy, used in alchemy. I don't know what any of this stuff does. I know what bread does. Regenerates vitality. Food and drink. Currently I have 4 chickens. That'd be funny. Can I just turn around and sell her her own chicken back? Sips my black coffee. Because I'd rather not indulge in the discussion of what it means for a homo sapien to have such a god-gifted mind power. It is completely adequate if you've the conscience of a common folk. Wow. 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 He's the son of Bob Marley, who lived in the U.S. for a long time and has civil rights leader also. Oh, dude, the son of Bob Marley, apparently. He's a pretty good musician himself. That's what I was going for, so this guy can't even rage because he turns into a chipmunk. A chipmunk. Is this a story about him, like, wanting to, you know, get past his chipmunky ways? Whole chicken is 75 coins. Bread is 9. What is this? Baked potato. Baked apple. Food regenerates vitality. 10-second vitality regeneration. Alright. I guess I'll buy some bread just so I have it, and then I'm gonna leave. Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
I already said that, bro. You gotta repeat me.
Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest and warmth.
I sure do.
War's been good for your trade.
War's always good for moving money around.
But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow.
That's what I
will
was,
bring.
yeah. Sips your black coffee. Dude, who drinks black coffee? That is room temperature. I hate room temperature coffee. Ugh.
Thanks for everything.
I'll drink black coffee if it's like, if I'm on a film set and there's no good like creamer or sugar around or whatever. It's fine. I'll drink, like I can stand black coffee, but it's certainly not how I prefer it. And I maybe will drink black coffee if it's like a nice roast of coffee. Like if I go to a coffee shop and get like the nice coffee of the day. Something legit, you know?
I'm not decrepit yet.
But in general, I'm not huge on it.
Mm-hmm. Just remember.
Just
brother
remember.
not draw any attention.
Conan Unconquered to launch early. Yeah, whatever. Did I got a review copy of this game? I gotta review it. I've already played it for like a couple hours, and it is garbage. Fade to Silence? Oh my god, this game is so bad, guys. It's like a survival game. Like, clearly this game needed like much more development, or I think they just, probably what happened was the game was so bad, they just gave up on it and just shit it out immediately. Options marked with the weird triangle will make use of the axis sign. The sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. The charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during conversations invest the delusion ability. Talk now.
Woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back.
Dude, just look at this guy. Just Jedi mind powering people.
Which way did she go?
That's not very good.
Lots of tracks.
Nobody likes black coffee, they just say they do. I actually agree with that. I think that it's just like people who like want to show off.
Take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Look, Kane, you don't have to impress us here. You can just admit that coffee tastes better with a little cream and sugar. I hate when people are like, oh, you know, never drink coffee with cream and sugar. Or no, the thing that annoys me though is when people say, why would I want coffee? It only tastes good with cream and sugar. All right, bitch, go drink a soda without sugar. Go drink tea without honey. Like, go drink, like, what do you want? Like, yes, stuff tastes better with stuff in it. Like, it's such a dumb logic process to me that people are always like, oh, if it only tastes good with cream and sugar, then it's not good. Cat, you want to fight, Cat? You want to fight, Cat? I will fight you right now. Fucking Cat. Except for your stepdad. That's a very stepdad thing to like, I feel like. Stepdads likes mowing lawn, black coffee, complaining about your general attitude. Dislikes your general attitude, weeds,
Geralt of Rivia.
bitches who put cream in their coffee.
I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Also, then put salt on meats. I mean, meat should be seasoned, and a little bit of salt is good, but like not a lot.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Statistically proven that most people a weak, creamy, sugary coffee. Yeah, I mean, I don't put like a ton of stuff. I'm usually like, for 1 cup of coffee, I'm like a 1 creamer, 1 sugar kind of guy. Just enough to like lighten it up a little bit. Give it a little cream, give it a better consistency, and cut out the bitterness on the back end. Why are you here?
I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war.
Quite the opposite. Chasing. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of
You're gonna die.
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the NIF Guardian invasion with my own eyes.
This guy's definitely gonna die, right? Like, we're gonna watch this guy die at some point.
Magnum opus.
Do it. Get murdered.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Disgusting.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
You act like this fellow black coffee purist chug the coffee down like a maniac. Nay, nay, it is sipping beverage. You know, sometimes you just don't got time for that. I'll do like some sipping coffee though when it's like, or I don't know. When I drink black coffee, it's usually I'm pounding it down quicker than that anyways though. It depends on what you're eating with it too. It depends on what else like you're feeding.
Architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
What is this text, Jane?
Gotta go.
I just got a text from my friend who says,
As a man of the world, are you
spent the morning googling pictures of 2019 Pete Wentz. He's looking more and more like Robert McElhenney. I'm not sure if that makes me want to fuck him more or less, to be honest. Coffee and donuts? See, but coffee, if I'm drinking or I'm eating sugary donuts, then I don't want to have, I don't want, a black coffee. Who the hell is Pete Wentz? Is American singer-songwriter instrument is best known for being the bass player of the American band. Oh, Fall Out Boy. Oh, that's why she said this. Yeah, we're gonna see Fall Out Boy, I guess. We're going to a concert soon. Dude, there's literally a Google search that says Rob McElhenney, and then Pete. Like, that's funny. Like, that's literally, like, they must look alike because they're literally... Here's this picture. Alright, yeah, they kind of look alike. They don't look that much alike. People just think all dark-haired white people look the same. Those are people who eat spice and those who play hard games. There's nothing wrong with being a Pierce as long as you don't act like a smug asshole about it. Correct. Dialogue, Gwent. I don't want Gwent dialogue. What is this? I can play the game right now?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Oh god. Do you want to begin the Gwent tutorial? Honestly, no. No, I honestly just don't want to play. I want to play your dumb card game. Being smug is half the fun, Kappa.
Requires an
Kappa.
analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Chat, will I be disappointed in Fall Out Boy when I see them live in concert? Yes or yes? Can I be disappointed when I have such low expectations going in? Methinks probably still yes. Some people need to understand that liking something doesn't make you better than everybody. Yeah, some people need to understand that in general. People need to understand that just in general, most things don't really make you better than other people.
Looking for a woman. Like everyone. Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries. Dresses in black and white.
If the other person's like murdering people, yes, in this case, you are probably better than that person. That person is a murderer or a rapist or like anything of that general wickedness, then yeah, you're probably fine. I'll have a drink.
I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase?
I'm gonna have a drink tonight.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Wait, what attitude is wrong? The being smug is half the fun or thinking you're better than a murderer?
Perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
NIF Guardian Lemon. How do you know Yen?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
I don't think there's anything wrong thinking you're superior to murderers.
Ancient Witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You know who I am?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
That's not an answer. Why are you dodging the question here, buddy?
Seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Of course it's about love.
It's love.
I knew it at once.
That makes me feel like it's not about love.
Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
Nope.
A NIF Guardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
A NIF Guardian? Not a very intimidating name overall.
She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander.
The other half is people who read one philosophy book and think they know everything. Yeah, there's a lot of that in the world. I'm an expert. I mean, that's the entire anti-vax platform in general is the... well, I've done some research, so I'm pretty sure I would know.
Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble.
Which one do you think I was referring to? I know which one you were referring to. I'm just giving you a hard time. Man, everybody left the bar after I talked to him, basically. Except Gwent guy. He was trying to gamble and play card games. Get a hobby, nerd. What is love? Maybe don't hurt me. Shut up, cat. fight you.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
That's a long time.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now
Everybody's bad. Gambling's a hobby for some, a lifestyle for others. That's true. That's where it gets dangerous. That's where it's addiction. I always wanted to go to the casino and gamble for like a night, but I just like never want to spend the money on it. I just like take $50 and just go and have a good time.
See you later, Vesemir.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll go. I've got a trip coming up. Maybe we'll find somewhere to gamble on that trip. Ask the NIF Guardians about Yennefer. Let me out! Let me out! I'll fucking kill this door. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Cat, tired of your attitude. You're being real rude right now. I don't appreciate that. I'm out. Uh-oh.
Done drinking.
It's the beardy guys. And the tattooy guy. Uh-oh, guys.
Don't want your kind here.
Did you just spit in my general direction? Because I will fucking murder you. I could just tell them to back off. Or I could entice them more. I want to kind of antagonize them.
Have someone else to help. Three of you don't stand a chance against me.
Ooh. Seal is a gift to humanity. Yep.
Bag over my head and my hands tied behind. Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Yeah, I'm gonna really show this magic guy what's what. You guys are lucky I don't pull out my sword and just straight murder your ass. You're about to get fucking murdered, bro. You're lucky this game's not letting me pull out my sword right now. I have no problem just whooping your like ass straight to hell. Look at this little kid running away. You like that, bitch? Your game state will automatically save when you reach certain milestones in the story. So you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers. Neat. Alright, what was I doing before? Oh, well, there's a little story objective. Well, that makes it easy enough. What is this? I like gambling, especially if it's something extreme. Rich man bets his money in exchange for if he loses, he can break my fingers? What? I'm gonna call that story into question, Kane. He's a fucked up thing about this game. It gives you the option to fuck your foster daughter that you raised from birth. It's super weird and gross. Who is that famous actor who did that? He raised like a girl that he adopted. And then he like ended up marrying her later. To have your horse come to you, double press L3. What questions?
Come on, Roach.
A lot of high school finger breaking gambling going on in your high school?
Take it easy.
Oh, I do have horse stamina to worry about. I didn't even notice that before. The plague! Nobody cares about the plague, bro. Only loser-ass peasants get plagues. Bunch of ball-cut nerds. Isn't this world supposed to be, like, absolutely insane? Barry Allen? Maybe. I can't remember his name.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
The number left on an enemy's health bar shows its level. If it is red or marked with a skull, it means the enemy is much stronger than you.
Ugly bastard.
Oh, yeah, no, not gonna do that. Not trying to die just yet. What the punishment for death in this game is? It seems like probably you just go back to like your most recent save, which isn't too bad. In a game like this, it's a good system. I wasn't at the high school. I stuck to card games there. Outside of high school, though, rough times. Hurt. Barry Allen is also a rapist, so there's that fucked up thing he's done. Yeah, it sounds like a general piece of shit already. And when you're already that much of a piece of shit, do you really need more reason to be a piece of shit? I'll fight this wolf. You think I won't fight a wolf? Silver sword? No, I don't want the silver sword. I want the other sword. Steel weapon. There we go. What up, wolf? Oh, and there's a warg? Oh, should I be fighting the warg? The warg is like a normal beast, or a beast. No, not a beast. Demon style thing. Which one's the shield? This one's the shield. Okay, so kill this wolf and then swap to my... Well, I guess he's pretty much dead at this point anyways. If a fight proves too much, you can difficult, you flee. Oh wow, I did take a lot of damage. I guess probably gotta actually try more. Okay, cool. I mean, these wolves had a lot of stuff on them, surprisingly. These are some rich-ass wolves, bro. Why did this wolf have a steel ingot? I don't know, but he did, and it was cool. Ruby dust, diamond dust. Neat. Northern California won't specify where. Don't want to be stalked. It's too late, Kane. I'm already gonna be stalking you now. I've already. Oops. Oops. I didn't mean it. Come back. I'm sorry. I just hit the wrong button. It's because I hit the button first and it didn't respond. That's not on me. It's really your fault, horse. You know, I tried to press the right button and you did not cooperate very well. You guys doing push-ups? Bunch of losers. I guess I can walk from here. This game certainly seems to have a lot going on. Fuck you. I'll do what I want. I need a granola bar. I'm fucking hungry. I got doxxed by streamer Aaron Wigwam.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
Do I view Chad as wild animals? Not initially, until proven to be wild animals. So yeah, pretty much most people. See, you can be nice.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, nerdling.
Nerdling! I'm gonna start calling people nerdlings. I know he said nordling, but like, nerdling is just too good of a phrase. I need a quick granola bar. I'm getting hungry. What's the problem with eating like low calorie, healthy food all the time? Is it like when you eat light and when it comes time to like, when you get hungry again, it's like you get hungry instantly. You just like so fucking starving out of nowhere. Look, man, you ever heard the saying, "It takes one to know one"? That applies to this. Hmm.
Password.
Don't know any.
So, out for a little walk, eh?
As for a password, and it was just like, nah.
Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Mm-hmm.
Show me what you're peddling.
Hmm. Oh boy. Getting the real RPG elements out now. I was supposed to equip that stuff that I got earlier too. This game is like so deep with like mechanics and stuff. I'm gonna have to learn so much. I might have to look up like a how to get started in
So long.
the Witcher video after this. Give me a quick rundown on like what crafting materials I should be looking out for, what kind of weapons I should be investing in.
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses?
Look at my hands.
These are
Look at
not
these fucking
the
hands.
of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it.
Well, this
And I
dude,
wish to see
instead
the
of shoes,
first
he's like got his feet wrapped in ropes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Oh, look at this guy. What are you, some kind of medieval character that's not an ass?
Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
I am not a dwarf. Correct. I'm not going to be portrayed by Peter Dinklage, probably.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps.
This guy's got a 6 suit of armor, though. You got to give him that. He's got style.
Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
$1,000.
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. Then I shall see what I can do.
Huh?
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin is?
I in no way implied that you didn't know about
Kept to the Vulpine Woods.
grotesque and weird.
I sent a patrol there. 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate.
They all died and got eaten mercilessly.
The griffin has grown bold.
I mean, I could see a griffin taking out 1 or 2 people at a time, but how does a griffin
It's abandoned.
kill 5 guys in one group? You'd think at some point, like, one of them would just be like, alright, this is going poorly, I'm gonna leave. I'm going back to town. Gotta gather a specific herb.
I'll need bait.
But can you blame the people for being assholes? They live in the Middle Ages who wouldn't be one?
Should lure the griffin from 10
I
miles
wouldn't
off.
say I blame them, but, like, that's always the stereotype.
I do not know this.
Like, everybody ever in
Not yet fluent.
these kind of stories who's in charge or a lordling is always a bad person. There's never like a good lord or king or like any person. They're always evil, maniacal dicks.
With fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Like 100% success rate on being gigantic douche nozzles.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't
Yep.
say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thank God that we live in like today ages.
Strange.
Far enough in the future to have modern plumbing, not so far in the future that, you know, we're all dead due to global warming. Not yet. Hey, it'll probably happen. But, you know, at least we got smartphones, so. It's a balance. If your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by R3. That's the hunter where he found the bodies. Ask the herbalist about buckthorn. Hey, what are all these little markings? Yeah. Okay, it is herb I can grab. Neat. Oh, can I just be looting everything? That's not good. Then I want to end up looting like literally everything all the time. And I'll end up like stealing something I'm not supposed to steal. That happens a lot too. I wonder how big my inventory is. Like eventually you're gonna run out of space. Global warming isn't political. Grrr. It's not political. It's just a thing that's going to kill all of us. Well, mostly the people who live along the coast. You know. And the rest of us will just have to deal with all the refugees. And the diminishing food supply. And the loss of major cities and trade posts. Neat. Hold L to select the destination, blah blah blah. That is not a bad fast travel system. I never went to the notice board either, did I? For a second there, I thought you were saying global warming isn't political. George R. R. Martin, like you were quoting him or something? I was gonna be like, okay. You bumped into me, kid. I'll literally murder you. Where's my map? Yeah. How the hell do you get to the map? There it is. I always forget about this dumb middle button on the PlayStation. California might build a Pacific wall to prevent flooding. It would be pretty good. It would cause a lot of jobs and money to go in the economy because that is going to be very, very, very expensive. Let's go to this notice board before we go anywhere else. Remember Majora's Mask, where the moon is about to crash into the earth they see, but people are either apathetic or actively deny it? Yep, that game becomes more and more poignant as time goes on. Okay, it should be right at the end of this road. Oh, there it is. Yeah, especially the people, like, it's the day that it's coming down, and it's still, like, people are absolutely in strong denial of what's happening. Hey lads, are any among you who can lend me a plow? Thing is, mine smacked up against the stone field so hard it bent halfways. Do I like have to take all of these? Don't understand what you just read? No wonder it's a NIF Guardian. And soon the world... I mean, how many people in this world can even read at all? Like any language. Literacy is not a very common trait in this kind of feudal system. Bastion, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood a great battle nearby. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, what? I just take them all and deal with it later. When one of the quests is updated, a notification will appear. Neat. Where's my horse? There's my horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. We just stop up before the line of no return. We have time, 40 years to be exact. That's more than enough time. I did not hear 40 years. I heard a lot less than 40 years. And I hear that it's constantly moving up. So like they keep saying like 40, then 30, but like it's moving rapidly. It's getting worse at such a rate that they can't even keep up. Elon Musk will save us all. Space is our new home. I don't want to live in Elon Musk weeaboo world. There's an exclamation mark over here. Something's moved. Hi, anyone home? What's going on, old woman?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
Me pan.
I sat there empty. This hurt. That is, till the night before the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at the window, peering at the goings on. He must have been next I knew, there he was.
Ground control to
coming
Major
my
Tom.
way.
Ground control to Major Elon.
I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled, what's he doing?
This is a lot of build up for a mission about finding a pan.
I've got a soft heart.
I only know that because of a Tupac song. You only know ground control to Major Tom? Literacy was common in the real of the world, at least in Asia and Africa.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
A four-door.
Nope. She nods her head no. She's like, no, this story's never going on. Oh.
Only the first
Gotcha.
fella left. Locked the door, hopped on
Oh,
his horse,
man.
and that were all I saw of him.
Ugh.
Pan.
Ugh.
Old, black with salt, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dear?
Ah, I'll go get your fucking pan.
Pan. I could never break down that door
The Witcher
myself.
3. Filled with exciting adventures, filled with magical beasts. Like, find this old lady's pan.
Stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, there he is lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in.
Nos, not Tupac.
You should wait here, just in case.
This hut doors won't open. Use your Witcher sense by holding L2 to see if there's anything you can do. Some objects can be destroyed. Marked with down icon. Okay, so okay, just loot everything, I guess. Thanks for the free stuff.
Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
That's pretty gross.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Huh. Scrubbed clean.
Imagine being a corporate self
The mystery
to a
behind the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
smug Jacqueline Rat has cringy memes and even cringier anime references, and you're worked half to death. Yep.
Barmy.
That'd be cool. I could not be trusted with that power. If you could ignite stuff with the snap of your finger, I would literally go around all day just like clicking stuff on and off. It would be. How would you resist that urge? I should like go through all this inventory at some point, right? What the hell do I have in my inventory? Here are your currently equipped items. Here are some other items in your possession. Select the tab to show the type of items. Okay, this is pretty basic stuff. Again, don't need this detailed of a thing. Like, dude, holy shit. Thank you for stopping talking to me. That's a downgrade. That's pretty dumb. Runestone, place an empty socket on a sword to improve its traits. You can only fit this upgrade into an item which has a matching currently unused socket. Okay. Oh, this is all pretty much worthless right now. Oh my god, dude. The tutorial needs to calm itself down. Dude, I know what a bestiary is, alright? Can you please calm yourself, bro? Just wanted to see what kind of potions and stuff I had. That's all I wanted. A bunch of quest items and stuff. I don't think Elon Musk really deserves it so much either way. I don't believe he's like some great savior of humanity or whatever. I think he's just a smart, really rich guy who is halfway out of his mind because he's so rich he can just do that.
Here.
I also don't think he deserves to be hated that much either.
But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the NIF Guardians.
Or they'll kill you.
You've earned a token of thanks.
I'm giving her the side eye, man.
Fry up a nice white fish for
Cool, bread and water. Wow, what an epic tone for me going into that house and getting this lady's frying pan back. Truly, these are the epic adventures you came for, chat. The grand things that legends are told of, right?
Let's go.
I'm glad to be able to deliver such exciting thrills to you. Get off that horse. Go barge into that house. Knock that door down. What up, bitches?
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams.
It's drugs. It's drugs, guys.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
He could afford to pay his employees livable wages.
Drowners under the bridge. Whole village.
He's still kind of a union-busting asshole.
Who now can afford the bounty?
And I don't believe that whole you can't save the world with proper relaxed work conditions.
Good to know the
That's just like poor staffing.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from
Damn.
here, are you?
Some good writing.
A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Yup.
We could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Not likely. I still haven't figured out like where's the cap is gonna be on all this stuff. Capitalism, yep. What are you, some kind of drunk?
Move it.
I'm gonna be some kind of drunk tonight. Early evening. It's gonna be board game night, chat. Invite people over, drink too much alcohol, play some board games. The classic. Always a good time. Apparently one of my friends has a new board game. I was really excited to play some new board games. Maybe we'll get enough people over to play Resistance, which is like my favorite game. I prefer the there's a stop! Get off the horse. Stop jumping. Please get off the horse. Alright. There's a version that like adds extra players and stuff, and it's King Arthur themed. And while I don't care so much about the King Arthur themed stuff,
Must be out hunting.
it's pretty good to the extra rolls make it a lot of fun.
Trail's fresh. His love just left home.
He just missed him. Oh well, guess we'll come back later when he gets home. If he doesn't tragically die hunting, that does happen. You could tragically die like anyway back in this day. I mean, you could tragically die in a lot of ways today, too.
You, Ms. Love?
Shut the fuck up.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Where'd you find that NIF Guardians
On to a
body?
bigger game. The NIF Guardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
One man's limb is another man's hire. True, 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 true.
That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Plus, it's been proven that you get better work out of people when you give them fair conditions. They provide more productive working hours when you have them.
If you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No.
Might be murdering people, though.
So step careful now. Come on.
I don't want to murder dogs.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spot. Too late. Attacked another one.
Alright, what do we got here? A bunch of dogs. Oh. Ow. Jesus. Alright. Okay, yep, that was the wrong button for guard. Still learning here. I just want to activate this damn... Oh, that's not the wrong one, too. I mean, it did work. Magic trap. This is the one I want. Jesus, I want to put a shield on! Alright, a little too late now, I guess. Raw meat. Oh, boy. Nothing like dog meat, I guess. In the grand adventuring world. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he deserves that much hate either. Again, it's not like anybody's being forced to work there against their will. Like, he's just kind of a dick. He also does a lot of good. He's not, nothing is ever so simple as he is good or he is bad. He does some really shitty things, but he also does a lot of really good things. He's not like some Lord come all end all savior, but he's also not like, honestly, by most standards of American working conditions, he's pretty average.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found enough Guardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
He just gets overly villainized because he's so popular. There's so many worse people you should be focusing your efforts on if you want to talk about, like, shitty working conditions, union busting, taking advantage of your workers. I still don't get why he launched that car into space. What was the general purpose of that? Shout out to the WWE. Yeah, dude, fuck the WWE. Fuck that one guy in particular. What, Vince McMahon? Is that his name?
Headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to...
Jesus.
Watch out for yourself now.
Nothing to more, and they were NIF Guardians. Bunch of nerds nobody cares about.
First Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
You hope that I deal with more Griffins? That's kind of a dick move.
NIF Guardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
I got them all drunk. I guess that does kind of make more sense on how he was able to kill them all so easily. Examine the side of the NIF Guardian soldier. Oh, using my Witcher senses. Always gotta use them there Witcher senses.
Saturated with blood.
What is this? Yep, that's a fire. It was a fire. Now it's just a pit. Dude, nothing pisses me off more than like going when I'm on a hiking trip or like camping or backpacking and finding like still lit fires out in the woods. We went backpacking one time and we were way We went out, we were like way out in the woods one time, and we found this like abandoned fire pit. And I was like, oh, cool, yeah, that's neat. You guys just lit the fire deep, deep, deep in the woods. And then just pieced out. That's super neat. It's cool of you. You know, could have lit the whole forest on fire, but whatever. You know, what's important is you had a good time. You know, that's all that anybody cares about. People's like general fire safety and attitude in the woods always pisses me off, though. I don't know, just someone who like grew up like camping and stuff and learned to do things the right way. Like, and learned how valuable it is to like actually be properly safe. Is that a beehive? Can I just take the beehive? Am I gonna get it? Oh, nope, I'm getting attacked by bees.
What remains of it, at least.
Well, you major dead.
Still alive when the griffin brought him here.
Its griffins seem like real assholes. Let's agree workplace treatment due to rain-regulated capitalism is a systematic issue in placing a single guy in the center detracts. Yep. Yep, that's a dead griffin. Alright, job's done, guys.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
Is that good or bad? Is that like preferred or not preferred?
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Well, it's kind of their fault, isn't it?
Worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft. Dense barbs.
Thick shaft.
Royal griffin.
Nailed it. Neat. Yep, that's a dead griffin. Smokey Bear needs to make a comeback, especially since we're down in California. Smokey the Bear is always good for people. And if we cure forest fires, we can just convert Smokey the Bear into doing something else. Who's your favorite superhero anime character and why? I always like Spider-Man because he always was a more down-to-earth superhero. I always enjoyed that about Spider-Man. Felt realer, his stakes felt realer, like he was really trying to do, like, make a difference.
It's gotta be.
Hey, what up, Jackson? You know, just some magical stuff. We missed a very exciting mission where we went into this lady's house and got her pan back for her. It was pretty epic. They're gonna definitely write stories and tell about this tale across the land. Still need to go find some buckthorn, I guess. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. He's probably my favorite Marvel character. Yeah, he's always been my favorite superhero. Favorite anime character? I love Yusuke Urameshi a lot. I mean, I love Yu Yu Hakusho, and I always liked Yusuke. He basically comes from a broken home, no dad. His mom's an alcoholic. He's a ruffian street punk. He dies doing the one noble thing of his entire life, and then he goes on to become a hero. And he always felt like really real. Like he's always got such like a good, conflicted like mental story, like forced to do things that were good. Too bad I never got to see it. You'll just have to watch the VOD, Jackson. How's it going, Jackson? Hope you're having a good day, man. Yeah, Spider-Man's definitely my favorite. Although now after the movies, Iron Man is probably my second favorite. I kind of liked Iron Man before, but it really wasn't until the movies came out that I gained a deep appreciation for Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. That's where things really got good. But Spider-Man will always eternally be my favorite Marvel character. And Thor's got really good too. Thor used to be a character that I hated. I thought was incredibly dumb. And obviously, like, he's changed a lot of people's opinions these days. How do I get across this river? How do I get across? Can I swim? Am I a swim capable boy? Oh, I guess I'm just kind of here. Dude, stop telling me 5,000 pieces of dumb, simple information. You're finally on summer break. Fucking hype. Poggers to you. Oh, man, I was already like right over here. Alright, looking for some plants. Let's go. Ah, stop moving. I love the heroes and obscure powers. That's why I love JoJo. JoJo's fun. I don't know, man. I need to watch more JoJo because as of right now, it feels a little overrated. I'm going to be honest with you. Looking for underwater plants. That was all I needed, was like one thing of it. I mean, JoJo's like, it's a good show. Like, the writing is really bad at times though, man. Like, that's my only issue is like, sometimes I get really tired of them just blatantly and endlessly narrating exactly what is happening on screen for 5 minutes at a time. And plus the inconsistency of like that one episode early on where they're at the river and then like, first the river's like 20 feet wide and not that deep. Then it's like 100 feet wide and then it's like fucking 50 feet deep in one scene, and then at the end of that scene he's literally standing in like ankle deep water in the same spot, and it's like, okay, what is with this river? But like, when you get to like the good action parts, it's good, and I like that the show has weight and consequences. Characters actually die. That's always a big plus for me. What are you gonna do with your summer break, Jackson? Any big plans? You can't love JoJo until you've experienced it as a whole. That's kind of what I figure, I guess. I'm getting there slowly. I just don't think it's ever going to be like my favorite. I mean, it's not going to unseat Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for me. I don't see it unseating even like Yu Yu Hakusho. That's only a problem in the first two parts. Alright. I mean, like I said, I want to keep watching.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I've accepted a contract for the Griffin.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of NIF Guardians.
It's just silly, you know. I like the show, but it's definitely been pretty silly so far.
To kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Ugh.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Oh, let's see. I love the heroes with obscure powers. Blah, blah, blah. As a kid, my favorite superhero was the Hulk. My current one is probably She-Hulk. Seriously, read her comics. There's golden works of comedy. I didn't know that. I've been thinking She-Hulk may be one of the new superheroes. Who do you guys think are coming in the next phase of superheroes? Because they keep teasing new heroes. I think we're going to get a Nova story, and I think we're maybe going to get a She-Hulk story. Those are the two superheroes. Also, I could see Taskmaster maybe finally making a breakthrough. And obviously, they're probably going to do something with the Fantastic Four. I mean, they bought the rights to Fox. They're going to probably try to do some Wolverine something or other. Although, like, I just don't see how the mutants would ever work in their current universe that they've set up. There's a villain in JoJo that's literally an electric pylon that you can't escape. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the really good JoJo parts, I guess, yet. First, try to see the Sears Tower and then the Arch. That sounds awesome, man. I'm going to Annapolis outside of Boston here in like a month. Very excited for that trip. JoJo is my favorite. Either it's my A tier. Kaji and Cowboy Bebop are my S tier. You mean isn't your favorite? Yeah. Gotcha. I know what you're. I want to say I could see what you're throwing down, but I can't even speak words. So whatever. JoJo is your A tier. Kaji and I gotta watch Kaji, I guess.
Learn some things. It's a male, and it's the NIF Guardians burn.
Yeah, I got you. It just took me for a second. It wouldn't be a Wigwam stream without people talking about JoJo. It's always Mac's fault, dude. Mac always brings it up. Actually, now Kane's bringing it up, too. People like JoJo, I guess. Is this my horse? Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Gonna ride my horse to kill some griffins. I'm not done talking to Vormir. Jesus. Ah, my bad. Calm down. I'm trying to sheath it. Put it away, dude. You're gonna get us in trouble. Jojo! About the Griffin. Maybe I should watch it as well then. I've been really, really wanting to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. That's probably why I keep talking about it. I've been kind of craving a rewatch. Jojo, more like Jojo. Oh, got him. In the city. Now the countryside smells good, and the city smell like shit.
The next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
everything's
JoJo's probably one of my favorite, but right next to it is Cowboy Bebop and Survival Planet. You probably never heard of the last one. Yeah, I've heard of Survival Planet because you've mentioned Survival Planet, but you were the one who told me about it.
Later, Vesemir.
So what up, Joel? I see you sneaking in there, and Hippie. It's cool that your horse like goes back to like the nearest stable thing. I still gotta talk to Vesemir. What do you want, dude?
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
That's what I'm asking.
Been busy with the...
And?
Time to set the trap.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Let's do it. Alright, guys. This is like some real shit about to go on.
There's fields and a grove.
You don't like the Kaiji's art style aesthetic, it's going to be a hard sell.
No one will get it.
I'll have to give it a looky.
Good. Meet you there.
I like a lot of unique art styles. I think the only anime that really turned me off on the art style was that Netflix one where they're in space with the mechs. Missing ingredients. To create an item, you need the right ingredients. Create a description. Items provided in the category. Select the formula. Cat. This one is literally just called Cat. Select the formula for the Thunderbolt potion. Oh, there it is. I was like, I couldn't find it. Jojo actually cured my Nana's rheumatism? What? What? What kind of sentence is that? This is where the cool kids hang out and talk. It is. This chat's the best chat. Can I just let me back out? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, game? Wow, it's like I already had like a bunch of Thunderbolt potions. You can use the potion during gameplay. Press up to activate the potion in the first slot. Use down to activate the potion in the second slot. Alright. Can I back out of the screen finally? Jesus. This game is a little hand-holdy, but it did give me the option to turn off tutorials, so I can only be so annoyed. Everyone in the chat and Aaron, who's your favorite animated movie villain and why? Favorite animated movie villain? I'm trying to think. I mean, most animated movie villains are like from Disney movies, and most of them aren't good. My favorite would be Scar, probably. Scar is a great villain. Classic Lion King villain. I mean, you gotta appreciate Scar as like a powerful villain. Oh, it's Vesemir. I thought it was just some random guy. I was like, dude, you do not want to be hanging out in this field right now. You are gonna die. If this turns off, I don't know what to say.
I know how to choose them.
Actually, I made like 4 hours into this game. Chick Hicks or Jackson Storm. Best voice too.
Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to
What's
do
the best voice? This game has the best voice. Geralt's got a pretty great voice. Sultry. I love it. Let's go hide in the trees and wait to stab this griffin in its big dumb butt.
Once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Caremore.
Little early to
Oh,
say.
Scar. Yes, Scar does have the best voice.
A way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's across the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Caremore.
Long live the king.
Valley before snows can cover the passes.
Yeah, I can't think of any other villains that really stood out to me as much as Scar. Man, you really just hate Scar. I want to say when you're a kid, but honestly to this day, like he's just very hateable.
Think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
No, my horse is out there. Horse, no! You gotta run. You're out there in harm's way. Bro.
It's closed.
I just waited like all night.
Give it a warm welcome.
Give it a warm Wigwam welcome. Welcome to the chat there, Griffin. Prepare to die. Crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around.
Ha! From that nerd.
Come in handy.
Hating Scar is what makes him good. Yep. A good villain is one that you can like relate to. Or you can not necessarily even relate to, but you can understand and sympathize with. but you still hate him anyways.
Witcher with a crossbow. We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
What other Disney villain? That would make a good tier list. The Disney villains tier list. I remember the villain from Hunchback of Notre Dame is pretty good. All right, this is gonna be like a real fight. Let's see. I want shield first, and then let's throw up this.
It's about to dive.
I like target onto this thing. Oh my god. Kill the griffin. How do I crossbow? You gave me a crossbow. Oh, there it is. Press R1 to let loose a bolt from your crossbow. I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh god. How do you fire the damn crossbow? I'm pressing R1. Oh god, that's it. Okay, you don't like aim it or anything. You literally just like throw out a crossbow bolt. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh, you can hold it to aim it. Ow. I'm gonna chomp on some bread. Get some more bread going. Fuck you, bitch. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, that's what he wants me to do. Okay. Shoot him out of the air with the crossbow. Ow. Like this. I want this. I'll watch my magic meter. This combat's pretty sick. I like this kind of action style RPG combat where you can like, you can see the visuals over the beast as you're hitting it, so it actually gives like proper weight. Fuck, I missed. I'm letting it get away. How do I not let it get away? Where's my fucking horse? Let's go. Using your Witcher senses, you not only see more but hear more as well. To heighten your senses to determine the average distance. This damn griffin booked it, man. I didn't know griffins were such bitches, man. Fuck is my horse? Much wild horses here. Can I catch another horse? There he is. Damn it. He crossed me up. Okay, got bucked off. That's fair. Horse's fear level. Oh god. Roll, bitch. You got to roll. Yeah, I don't think I actually hit him. I think he just hit me. Can we just cheese this like it's Sekiro? Like just roll behind him and just hit him in the flank? Ow. Not so much. Alright, chomp on some bread. Ooh, that's hurtful. Okay, holding guard just lets him like fly right past me. That's not bad. Okay, I gotta pay more attention to blocking in this game. Actually pretty close to dying. Ow, that apparently stunned me? Okay, don't be stunned, please. Woo, that was scary. It's coming right at me, dude. That was like some Game of Thrones shit right there. You gained an ability point. Use that to go to the character menu and loot a new ability. Whoop!
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Wow, rude. Alright, what were you talking about, chat? Hating skill. Okay, mine is Lord Shen from Kung Fu Panda 2. He's funny, but also so skilled and terrifying. The movie starts with committing genocide, and in the climax, he's extremely emotionally. His dialogue is amazing. I've never seen Kung Fu Panda. It apparently goes a lot harder than I thought it did. Realize I don't know much animated movies. I know a lot, but I don't think I have a lot of them memorized. I haven't thought about many of them in a long time. Best animated villain is hands down the Flintheart Glomgold from DuckTales. I never saw that either. All of the animated movies I know are from Nick, Pixar, and Disney. I mean, they're like the only ones who make animated movies, and the Nick movies usually are terrible. It's try being richer than Scrooge McDuck. You just gotta hate him. I wish I could be richer than Scrooge McDuck, man. It'd make my life a lot easier. If we're talking about animated shows, then Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls and Slade from Titan shows are unmatched. Slade is a great animated villain. Slade is a pretty great villain. Also, the Lich King. I was about to say the Lich King, too. Lich King is fantastic. It is incredible, most thanks to Ron Perlman's voice. Anything with Ron Perlman attached to it is a strong win in my book. No, wait, best villain is Squilliam Fancy-san. What? Kira Yoshikage is up there for animated villains. Kira is great, but Dio will always be the OJ JoJo villain? I think you mean OG JoJo villain. The JoJo villain. I don't watch a lot of animated shows, sorry. Sub to Mr. Beast. The Griff is actually where I stopped playing this game. I'll sub to Mr. Beast if he plants all those trees.
Not a witcher.
I'll definitely sub to him if he plants all those trees.
But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black One.
Slade's voice actor knocked it out of the park. Dude, Slade is scary, man. You fear Slade. You feel Slade, like, down in, like, the bottom of, like, your heart. You like that chill when he talks. He's great. He's real good. It's a voice I could never hope to do if I was a voice actor. I don't really have, like, a villainy voice. I have probably more of, like, an annoying sidekick voice, just being realistic. Oh, I got some blow balls. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Griffin Trophy. Slade is an absolute master of a villain. I mean, animes have a lot of good villains across the board, too. I love the Toguro brothers from Yu Yu Hakusho. Frieza, before they ruined him by dragging his character back through the mud 1,000 times completely unnecessarily. Frieza was an excellent villain in the beginning with the first story arc. Cell's a pretty good villain, too. So Mr. Beast is trying to kill himself by making a vid with 1,000 marbles, etc. What? There's 1,000 marbles? What is it? What about 1,000 marbles is going to cause him to die?
Come on.
Character. Oh boy, skill trees! Let's go, skill trees! Everybody loves a good skill tree. As a kid, he scared me so much, but not in a scary horror way, but in a this guy could murder these dudes if he really wanted to kind of way. Yeah, I absolutely always believed that Slade could win. Dude, in the episode where, like, Robin goes over to Slade's side for, like, 2 episodes... God, what a good arc that is. No, Jackson, don't retract your message. Explain further. Now I'm even more confused. You have gained a certain number. He eats the marbles. He's going to eat 1,000 marbles. If you guys watch The Odd Ones Out, he does that thing where he does like a sprinkle for every subscriber, and he's had to stop now because he has so many subscribers. When you have gained a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. Yes, that is how it works. I have 2 points available. That's great. Character ability groups, okay, what it belongs to. Character development abilities. Wait, so I have signs, alchemy, general mutagens. What? Griffin mutagen allergy ingredient. This is pretty great. God, this is so detailed though. This is like, again, I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial on this game before I play it next. Okay, it could have... Is always active. Perform fast melee attacks with either sword. Allows you to perform strong melee attacks, which ignore enemy armor. Wolf School defensive teak. This is one of your abilities. Allows you to wield a light handheld crossbow. Blows landed each or during combat generate adrenaline points. Each adrenaline point increases weapon damage by 10%. That seems pretty great. Oh, these are the ones I already have, and then these are the ones that I could be using. Gotcha. Fast attack damage increased by 5%. What is this? Adrenaline point upon taking damage is lowered to 20%. Adrenaline point gain plus 1%. Time slowed by an additional 15% while aiming the crossbow. That does sound actually pretty useful. Character for an ability to take effect, you must first activate it by placing an open ability slot. Jesus, this is so deep, man. This is so deep. I remember being like 6 years old in a hotel watching DBZ, and the scene with Cell sucking the life out of innocent people scarred me for life. Dude, yeah, early form Cell when he's just like sucking the vitality out of people is pretty damn terrifying. Do I have to equip these too, or do these just like exist all the time? Okay, I've got one more point to spin though. Not that. Nope. Okay, I get that. He put 1,000 marbles in his friend's backyard, and he brought everything in a store, and he gave $1,000 to homeless people. Man, good job, Beast. Yeah, he seems like a pretty good person. I saw the thing where he bought everything in a store, and then he was on Twitter, and he went to another store later that week, and the guy working the store was like, please tell me you're not about to buy everything in the store. He was like, nah, dude, I'm just here to shop. Increases Ard's range by 1 yard. Damage dealt by Igni also permanently weakens enemy armor. That seems pretty good. Increase sign duration by 5 seconds. Number of alternate mode charges 7. Number of standard mode traps 1. Quinn shield pushes opponents back when it breaks. And a slightly faster recharge. Oh, what does this take? Can I not buy this? Oh, it's square. Yes. Okay. I'm happy with this. Seems cool. Pretty sure he's trying to go bankrupt. Lol. Yeah, I don't understand how he's not bankrupt already, but good for him. I don't understand like how people who sponsor him get money or what. I don't really get what the deal is there.
A place of power.
Isn't this a place with that terrifying wraith? I mean, that's inappropriate. It's not like so overleveled anymore. That's actually, oh my god. You can't stab me while invisible. That's a dick move, bro. I feel like going in here feels like a trap.
Strange.
Yep, that's a wall.
Strange.
Very strange wall, guys. Okay, guys, you seen any strange walls lately? I feel like I'm being baited down here by this wraith. Beast variants are added. Cool. Cool. Sword and axe. I'll take them. Didn't I have like a torch in my inventory? Wasn't that a thing? When I was younger, the Lich King scared the shit out of me, mostly because of his mind manipulation abilities and the fact that he reasoned with them, and he's like, fire only exists to, yeah. Lich is scary, and again, the voice really sells it. My biggest turnoff in films when innocent people we don't know at all die. I always wondered what their story was. Yeah, I always feel sympathetic towards them as well. Yeah, can I... Alright, so how does this work now? It's in my pocket. There's a torch. Shoot, I didn't want to use that water. How do I get this out? What's your senses? Wait, what's this? Yeah, whatever. I guess you can see easier in the dark anyways. Wait, what is this? No, it's this symbol. I don't get why I can't seem to use the torch. And it is wasting more water. Viper's school gear. Let me put this terrible idea movie to you. Alright, hit me with the terrible movie idea. What about Cats from Courage the Cowardly Dog? Also another killer role. Yeah, dude. Mr. Beast seems to be a really good guy. He does a lot of really good stuff, I feel like. We need more people like that. We need more people on YouTube who use their influence for good, and less people who use their influence to get nudes sent to Pro Jared. Ugh, maybe I should play this on the mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna actually aim. Oh no, I can just press X to ignite. You're giving me that option before. He's trying to control Finn. He's transported into a void. It's just like he says, you're a lone child. There's only darkness for and death for people. Yep. Dude, he's just fucking evil. Like, he's just so well done evil. The problem with, like, most characters that try to be that evil as the Lich is that a lot of the time it's like, they end up too comically evil and you can't take them seriously anymore. It's a very hard thing to pull off a character that's just actually just like pure evil. That's actually a very hard like line to nail without coming off as just dumb. You know what I mean? That to me is what's so great about the Lich. Cats traumatized me as a kid, but most of Courage did. I don't like this torch. There it goes. I don't know why it was so difficult. There's all sorts of stuff in here, man. This is a hell of a little crypt to go into. I thought there would have been more down here. Alright, any more little glowy things for me to get? Nope. That's pretty neat.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Oh. Some man eats a banana, terrible movie idea. Yeah, it'd be hard to draw a man eating a banana into a full 3-act structure, Jackson. But you know what? Hollywood could do it if they thought they could sell tickets. They would absolutely do it in a heartbeat. They'd put a dumb love interest in there. They'd have a woman eating strawberries. You know, got to balance it out, kind of like an opposite attract thing. And then, of course, the man would, you know, drop the banana at some point, which would be like the great strife. And he'd be like, oh no, now how's he going to do it? Find element diagrams for the elements of the Viper School gear. Is there a place to do this at? Or is it just telling me to do this in general? It's just a general scavenger hunt. Then pass. Where are my missions? How do I select what I want to do? Oh my god, fine. Yes, mutagens, they're there. Yes, cool. Okay, cool. Neat. Vitality plus 50. That is neat, actually. Oh, and it links together with stuff? The more abilities in a field to match the color of the field mutagen. Okay, this is a pretty awesome system. Return the slab. I'd never seen or heard of it. Oh, wait. In a world where a man keeps accidentally murdering anyone he comes into contact with. If that's not a movie plot already, I don't know what Hollywood is waiting on. He's just like, he becomes the Grim Reaper and he keeps touching people and they keep dying and it's not his fault and he doesn't want it, but he's just like, he's the Grim Reaper and he can't help it. Kind of like a Santa Claus, Fred Claus situation, except totally accidental. Oh, what happened to my other ability? Let's meditate until sunrise. Cannot do that now. Why not? If that's not a movie plot already, I don't know what Hollywood is waiting on. Isn't that plot of American Ultra? I wanted to watch American Ultra. I never got to see it. Return the Slab. I don't know. Never heard or seen it. The reason the Lich works and those villains don't, others, the amazing performance, is the fact that he's so unhuman and dead. That's definitely one of the factors. I think the amazing performance just in general is a huge factor. But yeah, the undead, unfeeling force of nature is a good angle to play on it. It just doesn't work when it's like a living, breathing person. Anime can make a dramatic and well-written story about a guy whose life goal is to find the best wine. Why can't Hollywood do that? When you have a normal-looking dude acting like death itself comes off silly. Exactly. Exactly.
Hey there.
Oh, quest. Here we go. Main quest. Complete the Griffin truck to collect your reward from the NIF Guardians. Secondary quest, missing in action, Witcher contracts, contract double well. Let's go do this. Have you seen The Pianist? No, I have not.
Come on.
Are you gonna tell me where to go for the Griffin contract? I have to go back to the NIF Guardian thing, right? Alright, whatever. 10 out of 10 would recommend. 10 out of 10, huh? That's a strong recommendation. Might have to check it out. It's impossible to keep up with all the movies you want to watch, though. That's the sad thing, man. There's always more and more movies I want to watch, but you just can't watch movies endlessly all day and night. Which is essentially what it would do to take to keep up. I try to keep up more with, like, current movies, at least these days. Should I not be using the silver sword on these guys? Am I supposed to be using steel sword? There we go. Let's see. These guys seem to just have pretty strong defense in general. Can't really tell which of those swords did better than the other. Monster liver sounds delicious. So Adrian Brody became the youngest Oscar winner of all time. That is impressive because the Academy hates young people. I don't know if you guys know this about the Academy, but the Academy absolutely straight hates young actors. That's why Leonardo DiCaprio got snubbed for so many years, because he got nominated at such a young age that it made them mad, and they just snubbed him like forever because of it. It's like legitimately why it took him so long to win an Oscar. Hey, what up, Iron Sheep? Foxy sheepy boy. He literally starved himself for the role. They give way too much credit for that kind of stuff. Bulking up or starving yourself for a role or weight changes. It's like Christopher, what's his name? Batman guy. It's like all he does. Like, he's honestly not even that great of an actor. He's just so... He gets so popular for just like constantly changing his weight and his physical appearance for movie roles. It's not fair, dude. I was trying to put my sword away.
What the hell is this?
Right.
Brady was 29 when he got that Oscar. Yep. I don't ever see anybody any younger getting that either.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, by the gods, no!
Wow. Just when I said this guy wasn't a total dick, he comes in to be a total dick.
What?
Bill Cipher is also an amazing villain. He's a reality manipulating god with the brain of a disturbed 12-year-old. What's he from? He turns people into malformed abominations for the sake of a joke. He turned a guy's mouth into an eyeball so that he could shut up and enjoy the view. Wow. Brody was 29 when he got that Oscar. What is that from, Mac? No more Mr. Nice Captain.
Your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't
Kill everyone.
Tell
Sup,
me
man?
come.
If you get a chance to watch it, watch it. It's probably my favorite movie and around the music of my favorite Holocaust film, 2 in 1. That sounds good.
She was a day's ride from here.
I'll keep an eye out for it. Maybe they'll throw it up on Netflix or something.
Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat.
Lucky I don't kill you, you punk-ass bitch.
We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Dialogue, time-constrained options. Some dialogue demand quick decisions. I'll take that money. I don't care. I ain't that proud. You can smile at me with your dumb smug nose at all. I'll fucking murder you if I wanted to. Where is this lashing happening? I can hear it. Where is it? Where is it? It's like definitely in this direction, right? Where is it? Oh, is this it? No. I guess it's over. Wow. There's some fun stuff going on in there, I guess. Oh, maybe he was getting whipped in that door I couldn't get through. Let's see. You get the chance. Oh, yeah. Kill everyone? No. He's from Gravity Falls. Highly recommended. It's Adventure Time. It's one of the best shows of the 2010s. He was also in King Kong. Which King Kong? Oh.
Stop.
You stop. So I'm nervous, chat. I gotta like update my computer to Windows 10 soon. And I was gonna do that because I need to update my Adobe Premiere products because of that stupid contracting crap that happened. But the problem is I'm afraid of losing my Pokemon save file. These save files I'm not as worried about because they'll sync to the cloud. Although then I will have to re-download everything, and that does suck because we have a limit on how much stuff we can actually download. We can only download like a terabyte a month, which is fucking dumb. But you know, it just, you gotta be careful about re-downloading games over and over again. Unless maybe this game would still work. I mean, I have 2 hard drives, and my operating system is on a separate hard drive from what I game on. I don't know, would it still work, or will I have to upgrade? You Windows 10? I've used Windows 10 a bit. It seems like it'd be fine. I sometimes run into weird issues with my editing software and recording software and things like that, and I think it's because I don't have Windows 10. I think I need to upgrade to Windows 10 for like my own sanctity of mine. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't get Windows 10, I'm going to keep running into these weird, obscure issues. And it's going to get worse because they're going to multiply over time as it becomes more and more out of date and software isn't properly developed for it and blah, blah, blah. Where the hell am I going right now? Prepare to leave White Orchard with Vesemir. Okay.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, horse. Windows 7 is better than Windows 10. It's alright. Again, my issue is strictly like I just want to run into less issues. It's usually best to roll with the most recent software. And, you know, I was definitely one of those people that wanted to wait a while before jumping on the bandwagon. I wasn't going to get Windows 10 when it was early on in the development cycle and they were still working out the kinks. But, you know, they should be at a better spot now. Gravity Falls has that amazing tone balance to get both cutesy and dark with giving you mental whiplash. Isn't that show over too? Didn't it like have an ending and it's done now? What on earth are you doing, you fucking weirdo? I'll fucking kill you, you piece of shit. Talk to me like that, you disrespectful little butt.
Got a few friends there, so something wrong.
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Might just be the internet security guy talking at me.
Visions for the journey.
That's true, it is more secure, right? Like, it's always safer to have the latest software.
Stay out of it. Just this once.
Supposed to roll your d20 with anything above a 14 to pass your checks in D&D. What?
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
She's probably not dying, you little asshole. I'm gonna kill this girl too. I'm gonna kill everybody. You know what, Iron Sheep? You're right. I am gonna kill everyone.
You know shit. They hang my sister, dragged her out of the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods, and you
for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my
Let
sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the god's wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Ow. Damn. Oh.
Leave me be!
No. You don't get to fuck up that whole bartender. Oh. Bar fights a brewing.
Recognize this medallion. You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
Yes. I steal kids all the time.
Your own land, like he did the elves once.
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
Oh, we're about to get murdering some folks.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
What is going on in this shit? Might be a... Gravity Falls is one of the best animated shows in recent history. Alright, that's 2 rousing recommendations for it. All my passwords are also plus 12 characters, so you might not want to listen to what I have to say. I mean, you sound like you know what you're talking about. That's just a little over the top. Like one scene where you're watching animal heads chanting demonic spells with using blood as the burning corpses crawl out of the hell, and the next second it shows... This is from the cartoon you were talking about? What the fuck? And it doesn't feel weird. It sounds weird. I would like to see this if it doesn't seem weird in context. That was hot. Hot. Gravity Falls lasted 2 seasons. The finale was amazing. Seriously, watch it. It's only 2 seasons long. The sword combat looks good, man. Dude, could you imagine like the next Witcher being in VR with proper VR controls? There's a little girl who owns a pig. That sounds adorable. Hey, I got level 3. Are you happy, girl? You got everybody's head cut off, and it's all your fault.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
It's your fault, bitch. Just saying.
God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
What can I watch Gravity Falls on?
For not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
I wonder if it's on Hulu. Uh-oh.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
We didn't start the brawl. Use your little mind powers. Oh my god. It's the girl. Yennefer. Hulu maybe. I'll have to check on Hulu.
How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me.
You are
I
correct.
might have waited until you found me, but you know me.
Maybe the girl with the pig is pure cuteness. She's everybody's favorite character.
Good to see
She
you.
sounds adorable. Pigs are an adorable pet.
I'd even embrace you.
Quirky,
Were you not
lovable.
covered in blood?
It's great.
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
More nudity.
Have a NIF Guardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
I don't know, you shit old man.
In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Somebody at Disney, so you're kind of effed. Ah, no. Disney sucks.
We can talk here.
Stupid Disney having a monopoly over all forms of entertainment.
You almost can't smell the corpses.
They're gonna have the only usable channel because all the content's gonna be Disney content.
You see someone
Just
away
wait for them to buy Netflix or something next.
someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
It's a Disney kids show, but it's one of those that really great general audiences. I always thought it was on Cartoon Network. Maybe that's why I never saw it.
The white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well,
Now he wishes
I'm
to
interested to
make
see what Disney's gonna do with their individual streaming service now that they own Hulu. Like,
I didn't.
what is the point of them owning their own streaming service when they now operate and own Hulu? Why not just use Hulu
Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
and, like,
The
you know,
Emperor of
put all of
Midgard,
your
Lord of Metis,
all of your shows and movies in one convenient channel and offer one good competitive price on that? Or maybe they'll do Hulu and offer Disney as like an add-on package.
I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Caremore. Remember?
You watch it through Urham, various websites that may various websites that may or may not be legal. It's like I watched Dragon Ball and like I'm gonna have to finish JoJo because that's less money.
Why do you ask?
Yeah, I'm not ever buying that Disney Channel streaming service thing. I'm not supporting Disney streaming channel. I just refuse to. Oh boy, I got an achievement, which you guys can't see. I'm playing this game on GOG, not through Steam or anything. That was what Humble fulfilled the game through, and it was cheaper, so whatever. It's all good in my hood, you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, guys, since I got a couple of you in chat, I guess I should mention too. New video is premiering tomorrow at noon my time. Gonna upload it tonight. Gonna let it do one of those live premieres. Should be up and about and in the chat when the premiere goes live. It's the first time I'm premiering a video. I'm gonna give it a try and see how it goes. And it's a full Wigwam video. It's not like a weekly what's up. It's a real video.
Just the beginning. But then.
Uh-oh. Yeah, then it was kind of like this. Oh snap, there's story happening. This always happens whenever there's a character who's like, I'll explain it in a few short hours after we do this one simple task because I'm sure nothing bad would happen between then and now. And then something bad happens between then and now and you don't get to learn the story until much later. Oh no, we're gonna be separated. She's gonna be like kidnapped and taken. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That cannot feel very good. Disney on Hulu's? Why the hell did they make another streaming service? They just bought Hulu. Like literally, this news story came out within the last week or two. Wow, that's a really small bridge to stop that guy. I really felt like he could have just jumped that. I feel like they should have used a bigger bridge for that cutscene. He could have just gone around. It wasn't that deep. It wasn't that big of a deal, dude.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover here, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations...
Trials and tribulations. Cool, that is a story exposition of what just happened. One day later. Oh god, am I gonna have to put the nudity banner up? Oh my god, so much nudity! What the hell is that symbol? Oh, it's my camera warning that it's getting hot. That's what that symbol is. Uh-oh. Are you getting hot, camera? Is this a problem? That could be a problem. My camera might shut itself off. This is your nudity safety filter, chat. No minds being spoiled here. Nobody worry. Nobody tell YouTube.
It must suffice.
My camera was not really designed to be run and operated for these long periods of time like this. It took me a lot of like breaking down the firmware and stuff to get into it and actually allow me to do this.
The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
I think we're okay.
In that chair.
Oh, that symbol is there too now. That's annoying. Why is it like it doesn't normally do that? Normally I stream for way longer. Disney owned epic rap battles of history? That's weird. Maybe I should switch cameras for a minute.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Gross.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
tilt your head back.
I mean, if he's gonna have lice in your hair, I don't think the beard lice are just gonna like ignore the rest of it. I never knew that Disney owned Epic Rap Battles of History. That is bizarre. I guess they owned that one studio they bought from Shay Carl and Kasim G and all them. I guess that must have included Epic Rap Battles of History.
He a barber too?
It's even weird when they did a rap battle with Walt Disney. It was so meta, but they painted him as an artist over working labor.
Commander of the Albert Division. Yennefer's escort. They were mine. All of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned.
They didn't own PewDiePie. I mean, they had a contract with him. But PewDiePie misses that fat Disney check, though. That's for sure.
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
I see their fate does not trouble you overly.
True, but I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't overly trouble them.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done.
Shall I shave him once more against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Richard.
Ooh, I think I was just insulted a little bit. Going out tonight. Have a good one, everybody. Dude, me too. Have fun, Joel. I'm about to end this stream anyways. Camera looks like it's overheating. It's been about 2.5 hours. I got other stuff to do tonight too. It's kind of waiting for this cutscene to be over. The camera overheating worries me, especially because it's only been on for 2.5 hours.
To receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
I said technically because when you sign a contract, you have to follow everything the contract says. Yep. Now, you can't go around making comments like he made.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Yeah. Alright. We'll do exciting outfit picking. Ah, damn it. No, we won't. Alright, which one? This one? Meh. It's alright. I don't like the frothy collar for sure. This one's nice and kind of simple. I think I like this one. This is a solid one right here. Oops, not what I meant to do. Can I really not save here still? There we go. Alright, chat. I'm calling it quits, so my camera can calm down and whatnot. Fun stream. I might stream this game once or twice more. I don't think I'm gonna like stream this game all the way through though. It's kind of old and I don't know. We'll see. But I'm enjoying it so far for sure. It's a really good game. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I will see you tomorrow when that video premieres. Hope to see you guys there.